17, 17 here in the subway of Corrientes Avenue, 46, 42 Buenos Aires, here in the Buenos Aires city. Suddenly I were recent, still got my delirious communication, whatever. I were in this Ameghino hospital where about the dealing over this disgusting hell crap Argentina, officialism, Kirchner's, Sodoma, and the whole markets of degenerates and abomination even in the government of the city of Buenos Aires, like normally it is. I just were, with the permission of the people that I deal about, being called a patient of the hospital, with the responsibles about whatever I do inside that institution of health, which I were only by and with permission for, saying yes, you can come even at afternoon because of there's less activity, and you can make it better. All right. So there were the permissions, so I done. And suddenly I messed a little bit fingers because if I am not having an instrument near or in my house or as accessible for myself, so I can do something extra over playing about the capacities and virtues I can exist. Right, so suddenly came this situation that I were doing that, what I've done, and around the reality of this soul simply done what I've done. And this degenerates saying, oh, forged and stolen to us. But suddenly this person which I said tired, for it's a very cutlet telling me, while I went out and told him, the professionals of the institution allowed me to. Yeah, but here's not to screaming for. And I said, no, I am not screaming, and I don't scream, I sing. Oh, yeah, you say whatever you want, but this is not for screaming. No, I don't scream, I sing. And insisted on the same thing, and I just went away saying stupid also, or something around. I'm sorry for that. I have a very moment which I am tired, while from the government of the city of Buenos Aires, the medical council telling how dare to being there and being in a riot, screaming and being violent, and all the time inside of the hospital, that bears him, because of there's nothing else to do, because of it's a health institution, which went all the time so violent and thuggy and attacking people and making damages in a riot and deliring and making all kind of destructions, and there's nothing else to do but bearing this, and also robbed professionals, which it is not a lie, and I am not delivering. That disgusting hell crap, DNI 12,406,229, called Hernan Bordino, supposed lechist, psychiatric, or psychiatrist, because of his psychiatric freak of the government of the city of Buenos Aires, with this one of the security enterprise over contractual by the government of the city of Buenos Aires, saying that I were in a riot and I were violent and I were dangerous. And I were making, screaming all around and making, I don't know what kind of a things that in the hospital it's not possible to screaming like that. And I were singing, like you already can see. And also whenever we're smooth, watching me like, what are you doing and who told you that you can do this? Whatever. I am tired of this kind of a people that with a little money and a little arrangement and a little association with Free Sodoma the generation and the freaks of the RDI, Metropolitana, government of the city of Buenos Aires, pretender of police, telling it's a dangerous criminal, and we know that this goes all around in whole hospitals, robbing people and screaming and being violent and being so dangerous that we gotta do something and internet it now. How business you have up on me like the generation of this disgusting shit called government, and oh, you put them all out because of this son of a is going to put everything up on the whole of the world for we to be in a past dead right away. Right, Macri? So let's put in the things at the right position. Ameghino Hospital cannot allow this kind of things to happen, and cannot allow to be music in the hospital because of it's a health institution. There cannot be a piano and nobody can be in a riot saying that sings. Let's put the things in order. You make a riot under rape and destruction in the institution that you call of justice and the institution you call of health. Psychiatrist on the pavilions of Tikar Motlana Tiri, still in the Bordeaux can. And you have a lot of people in a riot and screaming, and it's a health institution, but the problem there is that they are under torture and under rape permanently by your RDI, pretended of police, the generation Sodoma, Metropolitana, and the whole shit of federal, and nobody invited. But of course, it's all the liars, nothing of this ever happened, of course. Really. https www. Cuando las miserias de la enfermedad degenerada acá y asociados vienen a supurar mierda por todo lugar donde hay. .int F5 my last key with a cleaner and the last split ICC in New York. Always recall. Well, and also with this, I were allowed. I were simply allowed, and I had a moment to sapar, making some blanqui, something to come over, singing a little bit, and that's it. And I am sick of this damn lacra, and I am sick of this abominable shit all over. Internated tomorrow morning. Put them in jail. Tell the mother, make it now. But first disappear everybody. Oh yeah. Still on and on, all and on and on and on, all and on and on and on, whatever, and on. So suddenly this is what we got. I am tired and I'm trying to do something with permission, with respect, and with orders, just made it a little bit lazy, a little bit higher. You like it? So this is what we got here in Buenos Aires. I am the subway to concluding these sessions of videos and my time over Buenos Aires. Sorry for the victims and innocents. Let's try to taking off the denigration that I already carry and the destructions I have all the time whenever I get in a very violence, not for I to be violent, but for the degenerations. This makes me reactionary. So long years permanently non-stopping and internated, we do to it, making up, disappearing, raping, destroying people, and we take it off, and we rub it off, we made an all that it were to giving. Oh yeah. Argentina Kirchner. Can you believe such a shit around that they says about me and every one of us? I give you a hit. https www. Cuando suena el río es porque agua trae, mas cuando el recto sopla, toda la mierda viene detrás. .int. Sorry for this, but it's exactly. And I'm sorry the terms. F5, the same like before. Let's do something around. Let's watch around what is this like, and what is this them disgusting rotten shit that not even for fertility is useful. Let's try this. This April 22th, 2014. This is 1725. I am Alejandro Blanco REDEMI, Buenos Aires subway. Corrientes Avenue, 4642. Shalom. Sorry Adonai for the terms. Sorry Israel for the terms. And all I love. Shalom.